My name is Ayush Ghosh. I'm in grade 7 and I go to Tom Bain School. This is my project entitled When Rubber Hits the Road. It's the study of the logistics, complexities and challenges for the oil sands. I was traveling from Fort McMurray to Calgary last year, and we were moved aside because the dimensional load was traveling from the other direction, and I was astonished by its size, and I wondered it would take a lot of science, a lot of physics and a lot of mathematical calculations to move such a huge load. And to confirm that, I asked my father, and he said it was very complex and very challenging. What happens is that dimensional loads are manufactured, and logistics have to move this dimensional load. But that's a problem because sometimes they can't move it all the time. That's why logistics have to follow guidelines and restrictions that go. So I think logistics should be consulted even before the dimensional load is designed. They can meet these challenges and restrictions that they have to face. My mentor, Mr. Ghosh. Well, teachers might inspire other students, and we could include logistics as an important subject in schools so that we can make this an interesting career for students, and also we could raise awareness about these dimensional loads that are not so known. He gave me an insight and he gave me guidelines that I had to follow to do this project. First, we thought of 5 questions to start this project, which was, what was the role of logistics? How is dimensional loads moved? What are some of the complexities? What are some of the challenges? Well, I've talked to many people in engineering companies and oil companies. My father works in an oil sand company, so he knew some of these people, so we arranged meetings and appointments with them. If it was for math subject, then the cost of transportation is one connection, because we have to see restrictions and then we have to see how the cost would go with it. Also, if it was in science, the center of gravity is a balancing point and a point where gravitational forces act through. Now, this is very important for loading and securing cargo. I think logistics is very important, and not many people know about this. So from what I have to conclude is that logistics is not a means to an end, rather a basis for design. With my study, I wanted to influence the community, the government, and the industry. My message to the community is that dimensional loads are complex, but crucial for the oil sands, so the residents should show their patience with their driving behaviors. Also, dimensional loads is specialty logistics, and this could be an interesting career for students. Now my message to the government is that infrastructure is limited, so we should think of more heavy load highways to avoid any incidences. Also, we should include logistics as an important subject in schools. And lastly, my message to the industry is that more dimensional loads will crowd the highways in the future. So industry should sit together and plan for year-round moves. Also, they should build innovative trailers for the movement of dimensional loads. This project is certainly a very interesting project. I will look into it further, and maybe, let's see, I might continue with it.